Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Thursday, and thank you so much for joining us a couple hours or hour and a half later than we usually do. We have been traveling quite a bit.
Yep.
And well, we're in Bucharest. We're in Transylvania land. Well, actually, this is not technically Transylvania where we are, but we are in the wonderful nation and land of Romania. After Breakpoint.
Hey.
We made a stop here.
Yep. Actually, 1/3 of the team is here.
In Romania.
And obviously, Rika is here. And actually, Chris is here. And Diana. And like the third of the team is here. And some of the founders are here. And we've been working with the Romanian rockstar Rika for over almost 15 years now. So we like to come here at least once a year. And so since we're kind of close with Abu Dhabi, we decided to come over here and spend the winter, like a winter of code session together, and also have the Christmas and the holidays in Romania. So pretty awesome.
I'm just updating Jesse's display name because we're sharing his camera, and it just said Jesse. It's Jesse and Jen. I matter too. Okay,
right.
I'm a person.
Yeah. So we got a nice Airbnb for the team. Chris is going to join us. He's a little bit late. It's his daughter's birthday today, so we forgive him for being late.
Yeah. Just this time.
Yeah.
Anyway, happy to have everybody here. Thank you again, everybody, for showing up late or on a later time this Thursday. We are feeling I don't even know what time my body thinks it is. I've been through, went to Abu Dhabi, had a pit stop in Doha.
Yep.
Now in Bucharest. I don't know what's with my circadian rhythm. I'm sure Brian Johnson would say you just need to go to sleep. Brian Johnson has some tips on how to go back to sleep when you need to. But
I'm not, honestly. It's not the sleep. That's not actually the Matt problem right now.
What?
We just came from 90-degree.
Oh yeah.
Sand dunes, desert.
Curries
and seafood and shorts. And it's now
what would we land
negative 15, 10, whatever.
Well, it's 32 degrees.
Negative 32.
32 degrees Fahrenheit.
So that's actually the crazy part. Who cares about the sleep? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That is it. It is. We did a bit of a ice bath and a hot bath. Like hot ice plunge. After a warm sauna week.
Yep.
So yeah, it's been good for our blood flow, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, nice to meet you again.
Oh, good to see everybody. Thanks for joining us at Newton. UpRock in it. In it. Yes, it is.
Hello. Hi.
Christopher is going to join us shortly.
Okay.
But before he does, while we wait for him, let's go over what we've got today.
What's up, Tim?
Tim, yeah, what's up, GM? It is our
from Greece. Woo!
Yes, absolutely. It is our weekly call number 84, and Starfisher, it is your week because our country of the week, as you can see on that flag on the top right-hand corner right there, is Greece in all her blue and white glory. We're going to go over a few things, but most importantly, the topic of the week, Breakpoint recap.
Yep.
Because it was a pretty fun week at Breakpoint. Our agenda, what does this mean? Kalimera. That is a greeting in Greek, I am sure. Right? Do you know that? I feel like we're also sure. Actually, I don't even know. I've been doing greetings in so many different languages now. Like I've been trying Arabic because of everybody from all over the world coming to Abu Dhabi for Breakpoint.
Yeah. And
also being in the UAE. So I'm learning Arabic, or greetings in Arabic, doing greetings in Romanian. There's a lot of Filipinos in UAE, so usual Tagalog. And then everybody from all around the world. So I'm learning how to say greetings for everybody all around the world. So I will add Kalimera to that.
Is that what that is? No. Who knows?
I don't know.
Anyway.
I'm not all here yet. Okay, let's just go over this. We have our agenda. We're going to go over Breakpoint. Last week we did our live stream live from Breakpoint. Well, live from a hotel cigar room in Abu Dhabi. at the end of the day on one of the Breakpoint days. So we'll go over that now that we are sans cigars and, you know, a little postmortem of how the event went.
Yep.
We'll talk about Solana dApps revenue. We had a campaign that we announced last week. We'll go over the results of that. That was our global week. We have Greece week, and an uptime bonus for Christmas.
Awesome.
And the product updates, and we'll wrap up. And we
Cool.
see here from Sir Roz that, well, his ancestors were born in Greece. So
Nice.
Kalimera to you.
Okay,
Sir
so
Roz.
that's what it means. Okay, cool.
Kalimera Kalispera. I think I'm getting it right.
Yeah.
I didn't say I didn't. I got it right. I nailed it. Nailed it. All right. Let's go over our first bit. Let's talk about Breakpoint 2025. It was it was a packed week. I kind of felt, you know, when you go to, well, if you haven't been to Vegas, you probably have heard that 2 days in Vegas is a week anywhere else. You can pack a lot in there. That's kind of how I felt about Abu Dhabi, even though it's not like it's a wild city, but it was such a great event and it was so packed.
Yeah.
But we also got there a little bit early. We did some team, hanging out with the team. Did some fun things like dune buggy. That was really fun.
Yep.
But the event itself, it was only 3 days long, but you pack so much in there. There's a lot of great things happening.
Yeah, the event had, well, I think 6,000 or 7,000 attendees.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys attend,
largest Breakpoint to date, they said.
Yep, and pretty amazing for how far away for a lot of folks to fly there. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. I mean, if you guys go to conferences, a lot of the big ones, especially whether it's crypto or tech, it's not that, it's a little bit hard to, some of them are not as friendly, or it's hard to network, or sometimes you feel like you're bothering people, sometimes not. But I feel like this event, it felt like a celebration,
Mm-hmm.
and also felt people were reconnecting and getting deals done, and it felt really easy to talk to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you were a big fan of a project, or if you meet someone and you only talk to them online and you want to actually like go up to them and talk to them in person for the first time, everyone was just friendly. No, you never felt like you were bothering anybody at that. I felt like everyone was just wanted to talk, just wanted to connect. Oh, haven't seen you in a couple months, or I only seen you online. I'd love to see you finally in person for the first time. And I had that vibe, and that was pretty good. And the weather was perfect. Like, I know it can be brutally hot in the middle of the year, but December there was just like perfect weather, and the night was perfect. Like, you can just walk around the boardwalk, and it was nice, and you're in your shorts, and it was nice. And but yeah, I think that was really great. And they did a really good job of organizing the different events that were all very close by, which is good because you don't want to spend all your time in the car. And a couple of epic parties. So Helium threw an epic beach party, and it was all expense paid for the most part, which is crazy because drinking in Abu Dhabi is kind of a new thing. So the liquor fees are really crazy expensive. It's like $20 to $50 a drink depending on where you're going. And so the fact that any company is like expensing like the whole place is pretty baller. And so we had a pretty awesome like Helium beach party the first night. Everyone, like a lot of cool startups were there, a lot of cool founders were there. We got to connect with a lot of our early backers, our early people who really supported us and our TGE days. Borderless Capital was there. I saw folks from Animoca there. A lot of our angels were there. So that's really cool to see them. Got to reconnect, kind of show them what we're building with Insight Stacks, with the Rocket Verify, with the Uptime product, and just showing the growth with our community here. And so that was really good. And they're all super excited about the Insight Stacks and the Crawler API, because that's what we've been cooking on for the entire year. And it's been really, huge challenge where we go after big, ambitious projects. And so we were able to hit some huge milestones on that and actually close our first contract during Breakpoint. Big. And signed it. Actually, we got the sign of the deal last week, and that's going to be awesome. So it was a really good deal for us. And we actually have about half a dozen companies that are our pilot program for the Crawler API. We expect to close them too. All will generate revenue. We got to meet some people there. I think the more you close, it's easier to close more. That's my experience with all my business in the past. People want to see like, oh, wow, you actually are doing this. You can deliver on your services. And so the first few are a big deal for any new startup. And after that, it starts to snowball. So that was a really kind of a significant milestone for us in December, right at Breakpoint. Pretty awesome. And yeah, you want to show some? Are you showing some pictures
well,
here?
so Raj shared this with us. The
Yeah.
let me move this from the stage.
Yeah, okay.
Shared. He actually put together our day by day, which is super helpful because so much happens. So it's kind of hard to remember when did we do everything.
Right.
But yeah, it's really super helpful to have this put day by day. Yeah. So let's see. Well, day 0.
Hello, Christopher.
Hello, everyone.
Chris. How do you do,
Long time no see, sir.
Long time no see, everyone. Sorry I'm late, everyone. I had finally getting set up in my new office space here, and I had a few technical difficulties getting everything working properly. But
no worries.
Hi.
Oh my gosh!
Welcome to the new live stream spot.
I like the.
And you know what? You know what the great thing about this live stream spot is? Comes with a cigar ashtray.
You guys should know, when we got here, we worked at this new live stream spot, his office space.
Yeah.
And we basically got hotboxed for 2 hours.
I like to think of it as being warm boxed. A very nice, comfortable warm. Not hot, just warm.
I came in a non-smoker and I left a cigar aficionado. I was like, I had the sexy voice, the sexy rasp.
It's good for karaoke songs.
It's good for karaoke. I could do some Janis Joplin after.
That's right.
But it is a pretty sweet spot you got set up there.
So Chris, we were just talking about recapping Breakpoint. It was like a culmination of the entire year. Really good vibes.
It was good.
I was telling like really conferences, it's like you never feel like some people you feel like you're bothering them when you go up to them and like you get tired of networking. Everyone was just really in a good spirit, like wanted to chat, wanted to talk, want to show off their product, happy to connect on Telegram, stuff like that. And the parties were fun, all on the beach. How do you be mad when you're networking right on the water?
So Rob put together a thread about the day by day because as I was saying earlier, there's so much that happened. It's hard to remember the order in which we did everything, but glad somebody was taking notes, and so we've got the day by day here. So I figured it might just be easiest to go through what we did day 0 all the way to day 3.
Sure.
So the first one we started off with Super Team Super Day, and then there was a kickoff party at the Helium Beach House, as you were just talking about.
Yep.
But yeah, you did a quick interview with Super Team Super Day. That was really fun, as you can see here in the first picture. Jesse just did a few interviews. Actually, did quite a few interviews on this trip. Yeah. But they're
also going to come out. A couple came out today.
Yeah. So this was really cool. We have the links up on our X account so you could see it. And then of course you did impromptu on the beach house in your shorts and you forgot your sandals. It looks like in your swim shorts and your.
Look at those nice white legs, just matching my
those
shirt.
Those were some very short shorts, sir. There was.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It was amazing weather. This
is Solana Floor, the Solana Floor company. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, no. Oh yeah, who they interviewed. Yes, at the Helium Beach House party. That was an incredible event. By the way, shout out to Helium putting on like an amazing event. And just being able to be by the pool and network with everybody and all of us sweating our buns off, but happy and having a good time. Yep.
And we had we brought the laptops out and we were putting out fires at the same time. So you can't go wrong when you're just by the beach networking, getting deals done and getting some work done, and then have some sushi. It's great.
Oh yeah, I think that Ridvan has spent most of his time alone at a high top, just working.
Yeah.
And
I think Christopher, you joined him.
That's true.
For a bit there too, but that was great. And so
we definitely dropped down and got some work done. But you know what? That's honestly sometimes going to a conference as more of a tech person. So you guys are obviously charming business people, but going as more of a tech person, you can have something. I mean, you give them the business. I don't know. Going as a tech person, obviously there's really important conversations to have, but sometimes at the parties and the mixers, sometimes the best thing you can do is just drop down, open up a laptop. Other people, like-minded people, will show up with their laptops, and sooner or later you start having a great conversation with somebody else who wants to open a laptop, and those are my people. So that's how I meet my people. You light a cigar and open a laptop, and other people who like cigars and laptops will sit down right next to you.
Yep.
That's true. Well, your cigar also kind of just attracts people. You think that, like people who don't smoke would be like, I don't want the cigar because it's such a strong scent, but it's actually very nice. Cigars the tobacco is a better scent than cigarettes. It always just attracts people. They're like, ooh, what is this? I want to be around the man who has the cigar.
It is fancy. We also did shisha, which was fun.
We did shisha.
Yep. That's also a good icebreaker thing. Everyone wants to just gather around that. That was cool.
And Reika, you are right. The only thing that is missing from this event is you. It is true, absolutely true. We did miss Reika, and so she's usually there with us in Istanbul.
Yeah.
And so miss having you this time, but hopefully we get to see you soon. Or the next one. But actually, I don't want to wait till the next one. The next one's in London, and that's a whole year away. So we'll be at the next. Whatever the next wonderful.
Open a laptop and open a bar tab. Both.
Guess
Both,
what? We're also Helium hooked it up. Open bar. So
yeah, big shout out to Helium, which that first day they covered everybody's bar bill. And let me tell you, I'm not such a big drinker these days, but boy, Jesse Happy Hour over here, he knows how to get his money's worth out of an open bar.
Don't worry about it.
That's what you tell the bartenders too.
This is where I get my money back. It's like, sir, you didn't pay any money. I don't care. I'll get my money back.
Yeah.
This was free.
We're making money today. We're making money.
All right. So that was the first day we landed. Oh wait, hang on. Am I missing some stuff here?
Oh, it's okay. Like that. Yeah. So that's beach
Global
day.
Week. Okay, yeah. Then we had the Global Week. Well, we'll go into Global Week in a little bit. Okay,
Sure.
I don't want to go into that one just yet.
Okay.
Okay. So then we had the UPT, huge moment for UPT at Breakpoint, not just UPT, but all Solana coins.
Yeah.
Because Coinbase announced at Breakpoint that there would be instant token access to all of the users for all Solana tokens. So any Solana token will now be available, tradable on Coinbase, or will be. I'm not sure. This is not out just yet, but this is the works. This is in the works. This is what's going to be happening. And so, of course, that means UPT is a Solana token. So that will be there. And so they have this really great kiosk there where you could put in your ticker and then ring the bell, ding, 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 like the stock market.
Yep. That was great.
That was fun. So
we have a video up. We can post that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yep.
That was fun. I mean, and it's just great to see UPT up on that right up there. Then we did some showcases, as we mentioned earlier, showcasing Maestro, which is our multi-cloud
multi-cloud.
Multi-cloud. Yeah. I keep saying that wrong. Cloud. I pronounce it correctly. Multi-cloud. God damn it! I cannot use my mouth right now. How come I can't pronounce words right now? Multi-cloud.
Got it.
Thank you.
Like Santa Claus. Santa Claus is coming to town. He knows when you've been pushing. He knows when you are awake. He knows when you ship to production without tests. So be good, for goodness sake.
Nice.
That's good. I like it. So we showcased that. We also showcased our crawler insight stacks. It's so, and also, as we always do, and our wonderful ambassadors also do, Street Team showcasing the consumer app, the UpRock apps, and how you could just very quickly, within under 2 minutes.
Do we have a picture of all the people that were our ambassadors? And do you have a picture posted on there too? At the bottom?
I don't think we have everybody here together. There was actually a professional.
Chandan was there, and Tristan, and
Tristan with the super team.
Oh, yeah, super team. But yeah, we had a few people there. We should have posted that photo.
Were there.
Yeah, so we met some of the ambassadors and some UpRock early supporters. So we took an awesome photo. Got to talk to them a bit. As far as like showcasing the insight stacks, one thing that was really interesting about this conference, compared to last year, is just AI has become such a, gone so much development, exponentially grown, that last year was kind of like AI crypto was kind of a thing, but it wasn't, there's a lot of people experimenting with stuff. This year, Soulflare made a huge announcement that they're coming up with an agentic wallet called Magic AI. And there was quite a few companies who are showing off their kind of AI trading product. And a lot of companies are coming with a kind of an agent AI browser or an agentic wallet. A lot of these companies have some feature that says, hey, this wallet can actually have the agent not just go out and look for on-chain insights and monitor like whales and monitor like, tokens that you care about and give you some like, alpha, but also it does, and more than that, also will promise to look out for like sentiment around different projects, sentiment around tokens, news of the day, like stuff that could impact the price of Bitcoin, for example. All these things that an agent can do that agent can't actually really do today. And so that was actually really fruitful for us because, like, hey, we have an insight stack product, and I know you guys are going to have this problem. You're not experts in crawler, you're experts at wallets, and maybe you've learned how to use an agent, but I know you guys are not expert at crawling because we know how hard it is because it took us a year to build this thing. And we've been doing mobile business for a long time. It's beyond that too. We know how hard it is to actually unblock the internet because we also built an encrypted browser before and we sold that. And that was also a real huge challenge. And so it's like, look, if you actually want to promise this feature and you're going to have an agentic wallet that can crawl the internet daily proactively and monitor things and not get blocked and actually get real insights that you can actually make a decision you trust, you're going to have to use Insight Stack. So that actually led to a lot of really good just follow-up meetings, conversations, and some people are going to join our pilot program. And so that's awesome. But that was a big change from last year where everyone was kind of dabbling, and we didn't even believe that anyone's going to actually trust these agent wallets yet. They're just too new. And I mean, 1 year in AI is just a huge difference. So now I think it actually is mature enough that people might actually give it a shot. So Soulflare is a really cool, one of the best wallets out there. Their team is awesome. We would love to work with them. We already told them that. And so, we've been engaging with them, talking. We want to show them what we're building, but they actually had a really cool promotion the whole week. So they airdropped $250,000 to all to anyone who participated in the campaign. And all you have to do is download the Soulflare, their Telegram app, and scan the picture of your actual Breakpoint ticket. And the wild thing is, like, they promoted a lot of it, but out of the 6,000 people who were attended, plus 6,000 plus people who attended, only maybe 500 people actually remembered to do so. So whoever remembered to do so actually got a pretty significant.
Yeah, it was pretty wild how many people
got like 500
didn't
bucks,
participate.
Yeah, which kind of like right in time for Christmas. So that was cool. So I think it was a really well done campaign because they activated a lot of new accounts. It's really hard for people to switch wallets because once you use one, you really never switch. If Phantom was your first wallet, you never switch. So I think you have to come up with really interesting, creative ways to get people to try your wallet. And so I think that was a really good job.
That was super cool.
Yeah, like they did a bunch of campaigns. People had to go to different booths and get points. The more points you got, the bigger your airdrop. And I just saw a lot of people going around gathering points, which is cool, including our team, which is fun.
Just going around to booths, like you're already going to do that anyway. So
and we should do that with UpRock,
Yeah, you just go around, introduce yourself, so try something, talk to something. You're already going to do it anyway, so might as well make a game out of it. It was super fun.
Yeah.
It was super fun to do. And then at the end of the Breakpoint, then they, did your airdrop. And some of these things you didn't even have to be there for it. You didn't have to be there. But I didn't know about it until like day 2 that there was this game going on, or maybe day 1. But I didn't know about it until a little bit later. I think a lot of people weren't really didn't really understand what was going on. But once you did, it's like, whoa, this is super, super fun. Yeah. Anyway, I still find myself checking into the mini app, the Telegram app, just to do my daily check-ins. There's no event going on right now, but I'm just like, I'm just going to keep up with it.
It's a good wallet. And yeah, well, if you're going to spend all the time and money to create a booth and do all these promotions, you might as well do something fun and engaging. So it's really, really inspiring for us to think about that too, because we do want a booth next year, and if we're going to do a booth, it shouldn't just be a booth. We shouldn't be just that boring. We should also come up with some contests, but also, work with companies like Soulflare, or maybe just Soulflare, and say, hey, in your Telegram app, we want people to earn points by coming to the UpRock booth, or we can do some other fun stuff together.
So speaking of which, well, let's wrap this part up with Breakpoint or Solana. Yeah, Breakpoint. This was incredible. What a great event that you guys all put together this year. Thank you for a wonderful event, and we're looking forward to the next one, which is in London next year.
Yep,
London next year.
And we have, we had so much fun, and it was such a productive trip. I mean, Breakpoint always is. That we were thinking, well, next year, I mean, let's do this again next year. Maybe we can actually get let's actually just do a booth. I'm not sure if, I mean, nothing set in stone just yet, but we are talking about maybe we should do that. London town in November.
I don't know. Yeah.
2026.
I think this year, since this year would have been this year we had enough people at the event. We had like 8 of us, and
there were enough people there to man a booth.
Yeah, and we got invited because we got invited to the founders dinners. We got invited to all the side events. But we really know how to work the crowd, even all of us, and so we really got the most out of the event without having to spend the extra money. Next year, it's 1 year's a long time. I think next year we definitely have a booth, and we'll be ready by then. Because you have to justify it with, I think, real revenue. So we actually hit those milestones now, and by next year, we forecast like it should be great. So
just in time for a Breakpoint in one of the most expensive cities in the world. Great.
Yeah.
Might as well just say we're going to do it in San Francisco. We're going to pay for a booth in San Francisco. That's expensive.
Yeah. Well, what we'll do is get a penthouse and then just people come to the penthouse. That's actually the best way. It's cheaper than a booth.
The unconference.
The unconference conference. Yeah. It's actually a good strategy.
The up conference.
Yeah.
It's always worked for us in the past.
What'd you say?
It's always worked for us in the past. Yes.
Yeah. It's always fun to do it that way. All right. Well, also at Breakpoint, we met with the fine folks over at Syndica. And Syndica has a new report out too that, every time they do, we always want to highlight it. So this is, these guys, Syndica always does deep dives on DPIN, and they had a booth over there. So we introduced ourselves because, they highlight UpRock every month that they do their DPIN deep dive.
Yep.
I want to say thank you and invite them on the stream.
They will come,
and they'll come.
Yeah, they'll join the live stream.
They'll join us.
They're actually a researcher on DPIN. They're lead researcher, and so they'll talk about how they do it. Maybe give us some insights and what they're excited about, what they're looking forward to, what they're looking into, and just get behind, get into their brains a little bit of a researcher of DPIN. So yeah, they're down to do that. So maybe before the end of the year, but definitely like early January.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk real quick about the deep dive. So as they start off here, they've noted that most chains slowed down a bit in November, except for Solana, which remained the #1 chain for DApp revenue, and captured about 31% of the global total. And so they go into where the revenue is coming from. Here, I'll also put this link in the chat so you guys can follow along as we're going through it. Here you go. And as Serva says, you see us there, our logo up there in that cover image. That Serva says that's going to be at the top soon.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right. So what do they say here? So global DApp revenue fell to about 34% month over month. But most chains faced weaker price tokens, which cooled overall activity. But Solana has led DApp revenue for 19 months straight. The question that always gets asked too is like, why Solana? Why'd you guys choose Solana? I think these deep dives are a good answer. Why? Solana has been popular, or it has been the choice. Yeah. So anyway, go check this out, guys. Let's see. Yeah, it's mostly about DApp revenue. This deep dive, and they go into. Things don't look so good for meme coin trading. Meme coin trading tool revenues are in free fall.
Yeah. Well, a lot
Are
of
you guys
people
still
got
doing
burned, man.
memes?
So,
Who's still trading memes?
no one really talked about memes this at the Breakpoint. There was a few. There's Bonk. Bonk was big around. The Bonk team is actually it's a meme coin that wraps actual real good tech, but they have fun with the meme. There's always going to be like the top 10 memes that are going to stick around, but I think just so many people. I don't know. It's been a weird year for meme coins. Like ever since the Trump coin, it's just been so volatile that I don't think anyone knows how to make money on meme coins unless you're lucky or you're the house. Like in a
Unless
casino,
you're pub.fun.
unless you're a casino and you're the house, and you win. Otherwise, everyone you just got to be lucky. So
Well, unless you're a pump fund.
Yeah, they're the
pump
house.
Fund. Yeah,
They're the house.
they accounted for. It says here 90% of the revenue generated from Solana meme coin launches.
Yeah, they're the house.
So, woo, that's a big money.
So if you want to win, you got to own your own casino.
Jupiter Exchange doing good too. Continue to generate 8-figure revenue.
Yeah,
that's good. Shout out to Jupiter.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
So great to have Syndica meet them in person. Yeah, we'll have him on this live stream soon.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so go check
Also,
out.
shout out to those guys who put together a super cool, fun demo in their booth that was generating. If you stood in front of, they had like a photo wall kind of thing, but it turned you into an ASCII art image, and then it would automatically sign a transaction on chain on Solana with your ASCII art image is the as part of the message payload, which was kind of a cool, interesting little techie thing. Maybe not super useful, but just kind of showcasing. And like I said earlier, you sit down with a laptop and a cigar. The people who sit next to you are laptop and cigar people. You do a super cool, nerdy demo. The people who talk to you about how you built it are the super cool, nerdy demo people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got mine in there. I think I shared it last week. I was trying to do this, and you can kind of see it. But I got my little ASCII and got my ASCII on chain.
Nice.
Permanent ASCII on chain. There you go. Anyway, that was really fun. That was actually a super cool booth.
Yeah.
But all right. What we got next is our global campaign here. So we talked about this last week. We were doing a global week. Oh, sorry. I was looking at something else. We were doing Global Week, and this was, if you guys tuned in last week, it was a fun challenge. Oh, do I have this up here? I have it somewhere. Hang on. There we go. Okay, Global Week Breakpoint Edition. So here's what it was. We invited everybody to be part of this worldwide competition while we were at Breakpoint last week. And we would do a country versus country leaderboard. We'd have a regional leaderboard, global individual leaderboard, and then you get 2 times your UPT as long as you stay active during that week. So bonus rewards for top countries and top users. And so it didn't matter where in the world you were, as long as you were participating, had UPT, had the app running, you were going to double and you would, be part of the leaderboard. So we have, let's see, we had some, who was the top country?
Yeah, Saraz. I think Saraz actually pulled that data just right before the live stream. Can you announce it? Can you share it?
I have it here. I think I have it right here. Okay, so here's the top country. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a little complicated because it top as defined by how? Total number of devices, total number of UPT earned, or absolute total number of speed tests?
We do have the top countries by UPT earned. Top 10, United States, America, go America, Ireland, India, Vietnam, Philippines, Indonesia, the UK, South Korea, Brazil, and Spain.
Okay.
By active devices, sorry, I guess I'm on it. By active devices.
There, we got India, Nigeria, and then see this side of the list isn't sorted. The US, Indonesia. I'm just reading through them, trying to put them in order. These last couple might not be in order, but Ireland, South Korea, Brazil.
We got the order.
No, I got it, Chris.
I got the order backwards.
Order here.
So by active devices, we have India, Nigeria. So India, Nigeria, United States, Indonesia, Philippines, Vietnam, Pakistan, Brazil, South Korea, and Argentina.
South Korea, it's both, huh?
Well, so is the United States,
Philippines,
and
right
the
in the middle.
Philippines,
Okay,
Indonesia,
cool.
yeah,
Nice.
Brazil as well is on
Yeah.
both.
Nice.
So, well,
Okay. Yeah, so that's interesting. That might mean so even if the devices are active, I wonder if maybe because if in the US our internet might be just overall stronger, better. I mean, we do have our if you have a really good strong connection, we can send you more tasks. So I wonder if that's why the US was have a highest mine, but then lower on the active devices,
well, yeah, we also have like geo scores too. So
Right.
there's different things
Mhm.
that will change your earn
Yeah,
rate.
based
So,
on demand, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Oh, right. That's
anyway,
true. Yep. Exactly.
so it's like where are the tasks being? Like, where are the tasks? Where's the where are
Yeah.
the jobs, or where, like Chris said, where's the demand?
Yep.
So that can
oh,
change.
I was so impressed with you guys. I'm like, you guys read that whole list and sorted it in your head. That's so impressive. And then I just scrolled down and realized, oh, so Rosalind and Tufi already just
I could
sorted
do
the
that
list
in
for
my head if I wanted to. I just chose not.
I'm sure you could. It was really fast. You saw me there trying to do it real time and like got halfway. Okay. Yeah. So don't be like Chris, just scroll down and the data's already sorted.
Yeah, it's like in school the teacher try to get you for the first time, like the importance of reading a manual, reading the instructions. They give you a paper, no instructions, just like read this paper, and the paper tells you things to do, and then you start doing them, and at the very end it says the last instruction is don't do any of the following the previous steps.
Yeah.
So it points out who didn't read all
Yeah.
the way through first.
This is a fun one.
Huh.
We're banned in China, right?
Oh yeah.
This is a funny. We're banned in China. You can't download us in China. The App Store and the Play Store just ban us, which is normal. A lot of companies like this. But what's funny is that only a couple hundred devices in China does 5 or 10 times more speed tests than many other countries combined. So, which means there's one prolific farmer there. But we caught you. You're not going to screw with our community, so you're not earning UPT with us because you can't allow. We don't allow farmers or scammers with us. But a few devices in China are like really killing on speed tests, trying to earn from our community, but not happening, bro.
Appreciate the
enthusiasm.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Sorry.
It is too bad you can't get it legitimately through the app stores and just earn it like everyone else normally. So you have to do these like hacky ways, and some of those are legitimate scammers. But at that level, it definitely is a farmer, like just trying to like screw with our community. So we got to protect our token, so we don't allow stuff like that. But it's just wild because the number is so crazy high.
Wait, are you saying this 1.3 billion speed tests?
Yeah, from just 100 of just
160 devices.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Yeah, it's insane. That's just a machine doing it. That's not a human. That's just like a program doing it. So,
yeah.
That's the point. It's got to be real devices, real humans. That is actually definitely a program. So.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah. Anyway, fun world of crypto. Okay. Well, anyway,
so that was our global campaign.
Yep.
And so that's very fun. Let's see. All of these countries will be in America this summer for World Cup. We should do something. Yes, we should do something for World Cup.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. We'll think of something.
Yep.
But yeah.
So I'm thinking what we do for the World Cup is we go have a real football game in the park so that there's something interesting to watch instead of all that other fake football stuff going on. That's what we should do. UpRock sponsors real football during the World Cup.
You're lucky that we're an hour and a half later tonight because maybe Sasha's not. No, Sasha's here. Never mind. I was gonna say you could get away with it if he's not here, but yeah, he's here.
No, I wouldn't have said it if I hadn't seen Sasha show up already. Hi, Sasha. How are you doing today?
No, yeah, we should do something for World Cup. Actually, it's gonna be one of the in Seattle. We'll have World Cup in Seattle as well.
Yeah.
So we'll think of something maybe with Jonathan at TF Labs because he has a great event space. We can possibly do a meetup or something there.
Yeah. Well, Sir Roz will come up with something awesome.
Sir Roz and the Rocketeers. They're always so good at it.
Yeah.
They'll find something good. All right. So speaking of the world, our next stop in the world, like where in the world is Carmen San Diego, is Greece.
Ooh.
So speaking of doubling your UPT, Well, now we're not going global anymore. We're going to just focus on one beautiful country at a time, as we usually do. And this time it's Greece. So if you are in the beautiful land of Greece, you are earning double UPT this week. It started on the 15th. It goes on till the 22nd. And there's nothing else you got to do other than keep UpRock running in the background. That's it. Just be in Greece. Enjoy that beautiful sea, great food on our behalf as we're freezing our asses off in Bucharest. And
we can just drive to Greece from here. You guys know that, right?
I know. Honestly,
I know.
it's so close to Bucharest. It's so close.
Wait,
It's a trick though. It's a trick though, because without in any way, shape, or form disparaging the beautiful country that is Bulgaria, let's just say that in terms of miles covered per hour, or I'm sorry, kilometers covered per hour, is a real long drive to Greece.
How is it so close yet so much warmer?
That's the other problem. I don't think it's that much warmer. It's not far enough south. I'm not sure. We'd have to look. But I think there's parts of Greece that actually
honestly,
get cold.
It's an hour flight, right, or something quick like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know. You know, the last time we were here for like months on end, it was unfortunate that we didn't actually just spend the weekend go down there. We definitely need to do that. So, but yeah, right. So we got a couple people in the chat that's actually from Greece. So
it actually is not that much.
Welcome
warmer.
to have you here.
I just always assume that Greece is going to be like, blue skies and white buildings and blue seas and just like warmth and lemons and everything. But it's actually not that warm right now.
Yeah, not as bad as here, but
of course, yeah.
But obviously, Chris, you've been there many times, I'm guessing, as usual.
I like Greece very much. Almost any excuse is a good excuse to go visit Greece.
Yeah.
So,
well, congrats to the Greece, and thanks for showing up the chat. Double earnings today, so awesome. Yeah.
That's really exciting. Like Jess said, we got some folks in Greece now in the chat, so enjoy your double earnings. And while you're at it, you can also boost your earn rate. So it's prudent to do it anytime, but especially if it's your country of the week. Just go over to Rocket Booster and do some tasks like answer some surveys, play some games if they're available in your region. That boosts your earn rate, and that earn rate is earning you your UPT, which gets doubled this week. So it makes a lot of sense to do it. If there are any surveys or games available in your region, just go ahead and do that. And then other things that I recommend you do is to keep app running in the background. Try to avoid interruptions to your internet connection. Also, would be wise to turn on notifications so that if there are any interruptions, we'll send you a notification that, hey, you got to manually reopen the app. You can also install the home screen widget, so you could just have at a quick glance, just see what's your earn rate, what's your connection status, and do that.
Perfect.
That's good. Okay, So Starfisher, I saw that you are from Greece. And then I also noticed that you asked these questions earlier. What is the meaning of your name, Jesse? And apparently it is gift from God.
I knew it.
He knew it.
How terribly, terribly appropriate.
I just felt like just knew it too, from the bottom of my heart. Just right here, felt it.
Feels right.
It feels right. Feels good.
And then you were in turn... okay, you know what, Starfish? You just keep his head big enough already. Look at this thing.
Look at his forehead. Look at that thing. How you use that? Yeah.
But it's true. We do love you, Jesse. And before I move on, I just want to give a quick break to say we do love you, Jesse.
Okay, calm down.
And you just shut up and take these goddamn compliments, because tomorrow is our dear CEO's birthday.
Oh.
So I want to wish you a happy birthday.
Oh yeah.
Before we move back on to
Sir, you need to get your mind right tonight, because I'm not giving up until you're slammered tomorrow.
Yeah, guys, enjoy him now.
I didn't get all that duty-free nice liquor for nothing.
Enjoy him now, guys, because
Let's go.
Yeah, probably your glass is empty, man. Maybe there was something in it, maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah.
You got a couple hours until you're officially 1 year older.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just wanted to give a quick segue as we were talking about our gift from God.
You are welcome.
All right. Speaking of gifts, we have a new campaign for the
Christmas bonus, everyone.
Yes, Christmas bonus. This is very exciting. As always, let me bring up the. Gosh darn it! Damn it! I queue all this shit up and then I lose it all. I seriously do, and then I lose it all. Okay, sorry guys. Happy.
You are welcome.
Jesse, you're just like going through your happy birthdays.
You will find that I am a kind God.
Oh, he is the one who's highlighting all of this. I'm like, gee, why are we throwing his ego up with this? I forgot. He has control over this too.
He does. He's being all shy, like, oh come on, oh highlight that one, highlight that one. Oh,
Yeah.
oh stop. Oh no, don't forget that one. Highlight that one.
Why is the button stuck on that?
Okay, well, this will be going live next week, guys. But yeah, speaking of gifts from, well, maybe not so much God, but gifts from UpRock. We'll do a Uptime Christmas bonus.
Cool.
It will be similar to the one that we did in October. I will let Sir Raj share more of the details on X. But we will be kicking off. I believe it looks like it's going to be from December 22nd to the 31st, and
Cool.
it's $1 million UPT in the prize pot. You get your share of it. And so similar to how it was with the October, we'll have different tranches, and depending on what your uptime is, then you get your share of what that prize pool is. So keep your eyes peeled on X. So it's x.com/uprock.com for the details on what each tranche is worth, what the prize pool is with each tranche. But generally, like how we did for October, you had 70 to 80% uptime. Then you were part of like a 200 UPT pool, 200,000 UPT pool. If you were 80 to 90% uptime, then it's a larger pool. And then if you're at 90% plus uptime, then it's the largest pool. And so you get your share of that. I encourage everyone to participate. Because last time when we did the October uptime challenge, we had we started off with one prize pool, but it had so many people participating that Sir Roz was like, bring it up, and so he jumped that one up to, I think it's $1 million UPT prize pool. So come in waves. I'm sure that Sir Roz will be feeling generous again.
And by the way, it's there's also a double benefit to the whole community for this, because like I said, at Breakpoint we did close some deals, and the kind of forecast of the requests we're going to be able to deliver can be 30 50 million or more requests a month, and so that actually means that devices need to be active. So we want to as people actually are in the pilot program, they test us out. They actually test to say, hey, if you guys really have all these devices, is this true? So they actually just test us out, part of it. We test them too, make sure that what they want from us is actually real. They do it to us as well. Mm-hmm. And then actually when things work out, you close the deal. And so it's actually also helpful to just do this. And we get, Chris, I think you're on mute.
Can I spill the beans just a little bit, guys? I'm so terribly, terribly excited. So not just did we close some deals, we closed some deals today, this very day, just a couple hours before stream. We did not know this was going to happen. We thought it was going to happen next week. We got the deposit from a big new customer. Money in the bank community. So they're going to be turning on traffic in the next couple of days. We actually thought they weren't really, even though we closed the deal with them, we got the agreement and they signed and everything. We thought, given the holidays and stuff, they probably wouldn't really start turning up traffic. They said they were going to do it this year, but we figured they meant after Christmas, before New Year's. But they sent us the deposit today, and they said that they're going to start turning it on at any minute. So yeah, this first deposit is pretty small, just a little something to make sure we've got a little cash on hand from them. We're using against it, but they're telling us some pretty big numbers, even when we're discounting those numbers a little bit to try to not be too optimistic.
Yeah.
See, but we got the first payment from them already. So I think probably sometime in the new year, we've been talking to them about maybe having them on. Very cool company, not really a Web3 company, but a very cool company nonetheless. But we're excited to share that is not just, this is not, sometimes in the past we've had big deals on the hook that haven't quite worked out. These guys, they're signed, sealed money in the bank, at least the first payment. So
Yeah.
see how it goes, but we're excited.
And I know, like I mentioned before you jumped on, Chris, all my past startups that was successful, you know, always that first deal matters, and then you use that and you can actually, it's really easy to close more. Like that's how we did it with the manufacturing in China, with the VPN business. Like people just want it's just how it works. Like it starts to snowball. We're like, hey, usually how it goes is like this. You say, hey, we actually deliver X amount of the services or product to a company that's just like yours. And a lot of times they're like, really, you do? We're like, yeah, and we can do it. We can do it just for you. And like a lot of times companies are always on the lookout for alternatives or other viable options for services and products that are even better or faster or whatever. And so you can only do that if you actually say, yeah, no, we really do that. And it's how you can close a second, third, fourth deal all the time. And as you do that, we actually end up learning more about our product because that we throw ourselves into the fire. Because before you get actual customers, it's just testing internally. It's doing, you know, it's just with ourselves. But you learn a lot from actually everybody giving you feedback. So that's why pilot programs are really good. That's why beta programs are really good. That's why like this is why we have the early feedback form on Prism. Because we want to be able to give us a lot of people feedback, give out API keys, try things early, so we know we're not going down the wrong path and creating features that no one wants. You know,
a lot of the testing that various community members did and some of the early adopters did really helped us refine this to get this big enterprise deal. So
yeah, I mean, all year long we did things that we knew we should not. We knew we're not quite sure if people want this, and we're over the past few months. And we'll talk about this more at the beginning of the year. We're like, okay, we're laser focused on this is what matters. This is what doesn't matter. We should scrap this. We should do this. We should double down on this. We'll talk about that more at the beginning of the year, but that really took time to like finally come to those conclusions. And the results of it is actually, you know, product market fit with actually getting money. So anyway, pretty exciting. Yeah. So I know you were going to bring that up. I'm glad you did, but pretty awesome. So that's why that Breakpoint was great, and a great way to lead into the Christmas and the New Year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, I guess that's a good segue for us to get into some product updates.
Okay.
But as a quick recap on this, guys, this will be kicking off next week. So keep your eyes
22nd.
peeled. Actually, it starts on the 22nd? Is that what he says here?
22nd.
Yeah, 22nd to the 22nd to the 31st.
End of the month. Yep.
It is Festivus. It's a Festivus fun. Festivus for the rest of us. And if you don't know what that is, I encourage you to watch some Seinfeld. All right, let's get into maybe some product updates.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you guys want to start with? You want to start with crawler? You want to start with?
We can do it in whatever we can do. We got so many good product updates this week. We can do it in whatever order you have them in. For once, let's do them in the order that they're there.
Okay. Well, then that's the Android app.
Yeah, we'll start with the mobile apps. Okay. Well, with the Android app, Magic Receipts, the next update that has clipping offers. I mean, that's pretty much there. I mean, so we've been testing. Reka and Elena have been working tirelessly, and Tufan and Ridvan, they've been working tirelessly on this. Special shout out to Elena and Reka on getting this out. And also, I want to shout out to you, Spaceman, for helping us test, because right now we only got Tim in the US. All of us are all the way out here. We can't actually test it that easily because this is a US only feature. And even with VPN still gets caught unless we use our own VPN that we had built, that we sold to another company. I had to pay for it. That actually is it does a better job of hiding that it's an actual VPN, because a lot of these VPN services, they get clocked as VPNs and then thus get blocked. And so I was using some popular VPN services, and they were clocking me. This Magic Receipts was getting clocked as.
I mean, it's nice. It's nice to know that our VPN detection is working properly.
Yes, that's true. That's true. So it's just been Spaceman and Tim really in the US helping test this. So big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for helping. But go ahead.
Does everybody want to know when this is going to be live? Chat, you guys want to know when it's going to be
most
live?
partly.
Yes.
All right. Well, here's when it's going to be live. Everybody count with me. What are we going to count from? 10? 5? You tell me what we're counting from.
Let's start from 5.
All right. Reika is locked and loaded. Okay, she's standing by. Here we go.
Mhm.
We're on the other chat right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push the button. Here we go.
Hey.
Oh, she'll tell me in a second whether it actually worked or not. But well, let's say the Magic Receipts is now live. It's going out. So anybody, you should start getting updates within the next, depending. Google Play takes a couple hours. It was already loaded into Play. We're just waiting to issue the rollout. So depending on exactly when your device gets its next Google Play update, within the next 24 hours, 24 to 48 hours, you guys should be getting Magic Receipts live in the US.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, Reiki even dropped into the comments. It's live. Thank you. Thank you. She asked me if I wanted to push the button, and I said no. She's absolutely the one who rocked this. I mean, everybody on the team rocked this feature, but she really led the Android part. So there we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you so much, Reika.
The other things that next, I think we're really our goal is to still get badges out before the end of the year. I mean, this Magic Receipt thing was more complicated than we thought, but now that this is out, I think that's the next kind of goal, and rewarded videos. So
Well, that's already on the badges.
Yeah, badges and rewarded videos are kind of the big thing we want to get out before the end of the year. But besides that, with this release behind the scenes, we made some significant progress on what our crawler customers need, and that's actually awesome. So with our UpRock verification tool, where anybody in the world can press one button and instantly test their websites on real devices worldwide in every single region on Earth, that has a really huge boost with this client update. So being able to get really like we had some issue with screenshots, so that's working great now. Screenshots are important not for just humans to see if it works, but also AI can actually just now very cheaply analyze a screenshot to say, hey, the bug fix I made, did it actually work? And you can actually analyze the screenshot and say, okay, no, I need to fix this, and be able to iterate automatically and redeploy fixes, and then check again, redeploy, check again. And so all AI tools today are starting to have this verification side of things, because a lot of them didn't have that in the past before. Like Cursor just came out with Cursor, M, Lovable, and anything.com. They all came out with all the tools to help do testing more and verification. So they have better debugging and logging tools, and so they have a lot of them have this Chrome extension where they can take screenshots locally. But that's not enough. It's actually still kind of just on your device. What you really want to know is how it actually loads on iPhones and Androids and laptops, and around the world in every region and different networks, and like how fast it'll load. Is it load slowly? Does it look funny on Firefox versus Chrome? Like you just get a better breadth of how your device actually works in the world, the real pulse of it, when you do it from real devices. So we are designing it so it actually is consumable, easily snackable for AI to be able to do instant verification of their code. And this client release actually helps really beef up the features there. And so that's another thing that's I think going to be an amazing sales tool for us going into next year. So yeah, it's going to be called UpRock Verify. Maybe by next week, we can actually just do a live working showcase of the Slack app. And it's really simple. It's like / UpRock Verify any domain name. You can be like google.com, youtube.com, and we're going to show you just live how it works. And it's so simple but awesome. Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. So about the So
Okay.
it is live. The latest update is live. Again, huge shout out to the team. Reika, Elena, Tufi, Tim, Spaceman. Thank you for holding down the fort while the rest of us were having a great time at a beach party in Abu Dhabi. But anyway, I'm kidding. But yes, about the beach party, it wasn't all the whole time. There was just a lot of it. But anyway, no, guys, thank you so much for all of the hard work and getting that out there. I should also note that even though this screenshot says available on the Solana Dashboard App Store, well, one, we just as you saw a minute ago, got published live, pushed to production on the Google Play Store. It is not yet available on the Solana App Store. This latest update that we're just talking about, that will be coming soon. And we have been having some issues about the Apple App Store. And I know.
So I saw,
updates.
Ray, I saw your question there. So we do have some updates to this. So interestingly, this particular process with Apple took something of an interesting turn. And I'm not going to be able to share all the details about what's going on yet. Hopefully, in a couple of weeks, we'll be able to share a little bit more publicly exactly what happened. But we actually, sometimes in the past, the Apple review process has been very, very frustrating. And this time, I kind of thought it was the same thing. But I owe Apple an apology, because it turns out that someone sent them a report about us. And this report is demonstrably false, because the thing that they said the app did was impossible. It's not in the code. It's never been in the code. There was no way to make the app do this. But Apple took the report at face value, which is a little sad that they didn't, reach out to us. But anyway, they did. They took it down. Somebody finally reached out to us. We had, surprisingly, for anybody who's been through the App Store review process before, you know that actually getting phone calls with actual app review team members is extremely rare. We had an extremely productive, lengthy phone call with them, talked through it all, and we have since provided them some code snippets along with detailed descriptions about how things work and some engineering diagrams demonstrating that this thing that the app supposedly did was impossible. It could never have happened, and that therefore, whatever report was mistaken. Let's take the charitable approach on this for the moment and say that it was just completely mistaken. And so they are re-reviewing all of that. But our hope is that actually this gets cleared fairly quickly now that the right people have gotten in contact with them, now that we've sent them all this engineering data. It sounds, again, I don't know for certain, but based on the phone calls we had, it sounds like they had a very specific misapprehension, and we are able to very specifically show them that that's not possible. That's not how the app works. It's not something it could ever do, just because such code doesn't exist. And so my hope is that in light of that, this is actually solved fairly quickly. Now, the one wrinkle in all this ointment is it's going to have to go through like a review committee process, and it's over the holidays, so we don't know exactly when they will get to this. And they were upfront about us as well, that it's the holidays and so on. But my hope is that this will be
important. That's actually, and that never happened. So I feel pretty, knock on wood. It just feels like they took the effort to call us. That's a pretty,
it was actually a little bit funny, because they actually called our corporate number, and I obviously, it doesn't ring my phone, but fortunately somebody saw that and told them to give me a call, and they did, and we communicated back and forth through a trusted channel to make sure that we all knew who each other were, and then we had this great discussion. So I am going to say, while I am still not a huge dyed-in-the-wool fan of the way that the Apple App Store review process works, on this one, I'm going to go ahead and publicly say, thanks for continuing to look into this. Thanks for reaching out. Thanks for having the phone call. And given what they said was told to them, I kind of understand why they did what they did. I wish it hadn't taken quite so long for them to get a hold of us, but anyway, they know how to do that now. And hopefully, if something like this happens in the future, we can get it resolved much more quickly, and that this one will get resolved. So all of that having been said, we know who made the initial report. We're looking to see what we can do about that, and maybe try to find out some more details to find out whether it was misapprehension or not. But anyway, we're going to do something about that, but hopefully good news soon.
Yep.
Yes.
Perfect.
That's good.
Cool.
Good to have some insight, because just being in the dark about what seems to be arbitrary rules and vague guidelines, you're just being kept in the dark for so long. Just God damn, it's nice to have some clarity or some insight, even if it's possibly somebody just talking shit, making shit up.
At least you know.
At least you know. At least I know.
Well, that's it. Once we actually got in this call, and I was trying to figure out, guys, this and that and the other thing. They're like, no, but is this specific? I'm like, no, it's impossible. It doesn't do that. It's never been able to do that. The code has never existed. We would never write code that was even capable of that, because.
Right.
And then they're like, oh, well, really? I'm like, we'll share the code with you. Easy peasy. You can check that what we've been compiling is the same as what we're sharing with you, and you can easily see that it's not possible. So So anyway,
Yeah.
that was that one actually, as Jen said, that kind of took a weight off my chest because it's not so much the unknown. This is one where, at that point when it comes to demonstrate that it can't do this, we can do that. So yeah.
Cool.
And also, so thanks to Onar and the other team members who helped pull all that engineering data together. We finished our most recent call with them yesterday, and everybody worked late into the night to put together this lengthy engineering presentation explaining how it worked and so on. So thanks to the whole team for working on that. We shipped that to them today.
Yeah, cool. So those are the apps updates. Now I guess we did talk quite a bit about crawler deals, but do you want to, anything you want to talk about with crawler?
Oh yeah, maybe just a couple of quick crawler updates. We don't even need to put up the crawler slide. We've seen this one before, but as mentioned, deals closed. We've shipped a few new crawling features to support them. As Jesse mentioned, we just shipped some new crawler, some new screenshot improvements. I think we'll probably show those off visually soon, but it just is a much nicer screenshot available for AIs to be able to do things like when you deploy your website, be able to do visual, like visual tear or visual anomaly detection, because the screenshots have a better quality and a better format and so on. We also just rolled out a little bit more infrastructure. You guys keep sending more speed tests, keep sending more jobs. So we rolled out some more infrastructure so that all stays fast, although it's been working quite well. And oh, Drew got the update with magic receipts already. That's what we like to see. So crawler update, crawler updates on this one haven't been super sexy. It's just been a lot of little things. And from seeing some of the bigger customers, just finding a few bottlenecks and just fixing them. Nothing, again, nothing that was like major changes in our architecture or anything, but just you found this one little area where things are getting stuck sometimes, and just smooth off those rough edges. So it's just been a lot of that.
Yep. Cool. Okay. I think let's see. I think next Thursday is the last one before the end of the year, right?
Yeah, we're not going to do it next Thursday, thank you actually for bringing that up. Next Thursday is Christmas.
Right.
So guys,
pick another day.
Let's do it on maybe Friday.
Friday or when?
No. Wednesday's Christmas Eve.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So probably Friday then. Okay.
What do you guys think? Friday next week?
Probably Friday.
I think so.
Yeah.
By the day after Christmas, everybody's probably going to be stuffed, be ready to hop online for a little bit and get away from everything else that's going on. So
maybe they'll have their new phones and they just want to.
Maybe they'll have their new phones so they can set up UpRock on their new phones while they're listening to us talk about
Looks
it.
Live. It is live, sir, ma'am. Yeah. So only reason I bring that up, I think
they're asking about the receipts.
Oh, it looks like. Oh, sorry. So next week, I think what we'll do is maybe just recap what were kind of the priorities for January for the mobile apps, because we talk about updates, but what our kind of priorities are. I think it would be great to show you guys what we're working on. Like we said, badges, rewarded video. We won't get that out by the end of this month. If we don't, it's going to be early January. And then what's next for the next month. So what to look forward to. And then we can talk about that on January as well. But let's just talk about that a little bit. And then Insight Stacks is, I think, I want to show some I really want to show you guys the Rocket Verify tool, the Slack app. It's really awesome. It's so simple and slick. And I think it's super useful. And then Insight Stacks, like the hardest part of that is the crawl plan. When you ask an AI to say, hey, find some really deep insights on the web, like how does it do that? That's actually really hard to do. I mean, this is why when you look for something and make a decision, whether you're buying something or make it, trying to find a job or whatever, you're trying to make an important decision that wants a desirable outcome, you end up opening 50 or 100 tabs. You have podcasts and you do all these things. AI ends up, even with the help of AI, you end up still having 100 chat rooms open, or how many times you press prompt again. And I think actually for as much generative data that AI can make on the fly, I don't think we actually make that many decisions. Actually, the ratio of decisions to data is probably really, 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 really low. And so that's actually why it's a big challenge. So no matter, even if AI helps you can synthesize 100 sites faster than you could, how it's built today, it's like you're still not really the crawl plan itself is not collaborative. You're not really getting better at prompting that specific part, the deep research part. And so this is a huge challenge for us that we've been cooking on for the past year. So I definitely want to share more about that as we release release Insight Stacks publicly. And we're always hesitant to share too much because we have fierce competition. They're well funded. But we know we are closing deals. So I think by the early next year, we want to actually be more public about exactly how we're building these things, what we're building. So yeah, just wanted to end with that. And maybe the last product update, because like Chris said, it's a lot of behind the scene things that you guys don't see, but we want to get it in your hands and trying it out soon. So
yeah. All right, well, that's it for updates, but we do have a question here on how to get magic receipts.
Yep.
As you saw, just not 10 minutes ago, that went live. It is, however, only live on Google Play. So you have to have an Android, it has to be on Google Play, and also you have to be in the United States. This is a feature that is limited to just the US at the moment. So if you can check all three of those boxes, you're on Android, you're in the United States, and you got UpRock through Google Play, then you should just, you should see the update there any minute now. If you haven't already, just keep your eyes peeled. You'll see it. You will be able to upload any receipt. You are limited to 10, any receipt a week. But as this Magic Receipts it's released in iterations. So first is you can upload any receipt you want. And if you have a promoted item on there, you get your base reward. You'll get some nominal UPT for that. But if you have any promoted item on there, then you also get an additional reward for it. You are limited to 10 a week if you do the any receipt. The next step is we're doing the offers and clipping, and you'll be able to specifically specify which merchant and which item you bought and get a big reward. So that's coming up next. And
by the way,
shortly,
even though it's only available in the US, and we'd love to make that worldwide, but right now all the partners are based in the US. So anyway, but for all our US community, when you participate in this, the revenue we get goes right back to buy it back and burn UPT. So it actually benefits the entire community. It benefits the token directly, which everyone in the community holds, because we actually earn instantly when you install UpRock. Instantly, when you join us, you start earning. And so even though it's only available in US, when you go actually do this receipt, not only do you earn, but it actually directly impacts the token too for everyone else. So just think about that, okay? Because that's pretty awesome. So the more you spend, the more you save.
Yeah. And where did this go? Spaceman said you're limited to something per day as well. I just saw that in our chat earlier. I did not hear from our provider if that was the case at all, but I will I'll follow up on that, because there might even be a daily limit, which would be surprising because that was not communicated to us. So hopefully
I thought it was mostly around a weekly limit, but we'll double check into that and make sure to update so everybody knows. If you're about to hit a daily limit, don't send it today, send it tomorrow. But
it would be frustrating to hear if that were the case, because that was definitely not communicated to us, but we'll see. We'll find out.
Okay.
We'll find out. So possibly a daily limit too. So anyway, guys, so that's how you get that.
Yep.
I hope that answers your question. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Let us know what you think.
Yep. Cool.
And also thank you. We are cool as usual. Thank you. I appreciate the love. And Chris, you do look great.
Great.
All right. Last update here. Well, it's not so much of an update, but more of a reminder to walk with the posse, guys. Actually, I met these folks at so Tim has been talking with Caitlin Cook over at Moonwalk, and all the Deep Pioneers folks. They know the Moonwalk people. I think Caitlin Cook was on one of the Deep Pioneer calls a month or so ago.
Yep.
But anyway, this has been ongoing for a while. But if you are in the Moonwalk app, well, I encourage you to join the Moonwalk app and join the Deep Pioneers group, because we do weekly challenges to just walk, get your butts moving.
Yep.
So please join that. And if you're there, give us a follow. Let's be friends. I'm Jenny Purr.
I think I'm Jesse's Happy Hour.
Jesse's Happy Hour.
And for folks that are new,
hey, Jen.
Yes.
Jen, you called out Spaceman about this a couple weeks ago on the stream, but why aren't you my friend on Moonwalk since I finally signed up?
Wait, are you on Moonwalk? Wait, hang on.
I am.
No. I'm pretty
Yes.
sure I would not. Hang on.
I see right there.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Chris, did I really?
So
I mean, oh my gosh.
you got it. There you go.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Chris. We are friends. We're friends. And
I could have told you this anytime in the last day or two, but I decided to wait till the stream so that I thought it would be funnier that way.
after I give like Spaceman a hard time, how come you don't follow me back on the live stream? I'm sorry, Chris. We're friends.
So,
See, guys, let's join and be friends. And
yeah, it's fun. It's so for folks who don't know, Deep Pioneers is actually it's an NFT club that represents people who are bullish on deep pen projects like UpRock. And it's just a fun way. It's like an NFT club. We have benefits like the actual NFT earns UPT rewards, and it's backed by deep pen tokens. But more than that, we just want to do fun things like this collaboration with Moonwalk, where you can earn rewards for just walking, and it's just fun. So we actually went to their booth at Abu Dhabi. They had a pull-up contest. So yours truly, Tim, right here, he actually did 3 days in a row, 26 pull-ups each day. Because what they're doing, they're giving like $1 in rewards per pull-up. So he earned like $75 or something. But 26 pull-ups per day. And I think one day, I think he won the highest. One day was some guy did 30. And another day, someone maybe did around the same amount or maybe just a little bit more. But 26 every day is pretty good. So I don't know how many you guys can do, but he knocked it. Also, he did them full. You know how some people cheat? They kind of go like this, or they don't go all the way up the chin. The guys who did 31, I saw he kind of just went like, I don't know. He kind of was, I think it was pretty lame. But you know, I think Tim's one pull up was more like that guy's threes. You know,
Yeah, no,
but,
Tim went and crushed it.
Yeah, he crushed it.
Yeah, it was actually cool to see the Moonwalk team there. I hadn't really interacted with them, but they're definitely a cool group.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a whole section called Leg Day or something at Abu Dhabi, and there was a bunch of companies that are crypto companies where you can earn rewards for being fit, for walking, for tracking your health, just a bunch of stuff like that. Sports and health, wellness, and fitness apps where you can earn rewards. So they had one whole section, so it was like a gym. So everything you did in that room earn you stuff. Like if you wanted to lift weights with them, you get points and you get rewards. If you did pull-ups, you earn rewards. If you get a massage,
it was
all that stuff was just like part of that one section. So that's pretty cool.
And then Moonwalk was one of the sponsors of that. It was also Kudus.
Huh? Kudus? Yeah, the ring.
Spine Dow.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what Spine Dow is.
So Kudus is the ring it's kind of the ring that's kind of like Apple Watch, but you wear as a ring that keeps track of your biometrics, right?
So Spine Dow is accelerating spine health from diagnosis to recovery. I did get a bit of a stretch and a twist and because I've been having really bad back problems for a few months.
Yep.
So I got twisted up a little bit thanks to Spine Dow. So thank you, Spine Dow, for cracking my back.
Yep.
Appreciate it. But anyways, so Spine Dow, Moonwalk, Kudus. I think there was somebody else, and I'm sorry, I'm spacing on it, but that was a real fun section.
Yeah.
Get a massage, get some
workouts, some turmeric, ginger, lemon shots.
Mm-hmm. Here's one thing though, I will say, I think that, and if anyone's watching this at Moonwalk, or maybe we can like send a message, Timia, to Caitlin, I would say, hey, let's do pull-up challenges separated by sex because. Well, I cannot do a single pull-up.
You can do a 20% one, I think, if you jump.
I can hang
and burn, bro.
Like, kind of slowly, but not really.
If you jump, you're pretty good.
I can jump and hang, and then
I saw you at the show. You did a pretty good half one, I thought.
Did you also see Becky and Tim pushing me up.
Yeah.
I
It
know.
isn't actually. It isn't
They
fair.
were
They should-
actually pushing me up. I did not know.
Yeah.
I did not at all. But anyway, I will say, they should separate these challenges by sex because it doesn't seem all that fair.
Yes, I know. Actually, they should.
You know.
So Moonwalk team, if you're listening, you should do that contest again because it's fun. But you should definitely have the women and men's team because there's no way. I've never seen just guys kill it on the pull-ups thing. So every day is arm day for guys.
Yeah,
So-
well, if you're gonna do one for women, you
So-
would do one with squats because the women we would crush it.
You would crush that.
Okay? We would
Exactly.
crush legs.
So but look at this. So Drew's magic receipt already worked. Awesome. Yay. That's awesome, man. Thanks
That's
for
what
testing
we
it
like
out.
to see.
Great. Woohoo. Yep.
Awesome.
So
All right.
okay. All right.
Well, I can't wait to find a VPN that we don't detect and put in some magic receipts. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to wait till I get back home to America so I can do it. All right, guys. Well, that's all we've got. So yeah, Tim agrees with me. It's only 5. Well, yeah, there's one not.
kind
That's not
of
big.
agrees with you. We would call this a soft agreement, I think.
Oh yeah. That's the other thing. That's a small detail. There's only 5 girls who attended the crypto conference.
Bit of an exaggeration.
They're
but
exaggerating a little bit, but not that
No,
much.
there's more than that. Actually,
there's a lot.
every year
There-
there actually is
There's more every year. There are
But,
definitely more women every year at crypto events.
It's
but-
still,
It's still like a lot of dudes, and
Yeah.
So on top of that, then it's
25%, right? I would say 25%.
Like, I think it's more than that.
I think it's, yeah. Okay.
I think it's more than that.
Okay. 20,
Especially at Solana events, I think it's more than that.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, especially Solana.
Yeah.
It's like the Solana.
But way better than in
more-
the
better-
past
has
when it
a
was
better
like
ratio.
99.
Yeah,
So
I think
just-
Solana has a better ratio.
Yeah. You can just tell every year that the conference just smells better. Right. Yeah.
That may
like-
that may have just been the nice ocean
like-
breeze. I'm not sure, but
Yeah. Well, it's a nice perfume. And,
Yeah.
We
You guys
Yeah.
take showers and stuff.
we
And,
wash
yeah.
our hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Just
they
basics.
they bring different clothes for like every day of the conference instead of guys.
Exactly.
Who, like,
Yeah.
wear
I
the
wear
same
the
shirt
same
for
like
every day of
UpRock
the
shirt 5
conference.
days in a row. Yeah. So
Uh,
anyway. Okay.
guys. Well, so go join that, and also join the D Pioneers weekly call. It's every Wednesday at a. Oh gosh, Tim, Sasha, can you remind me? I know that the time zone changed. It was it's 7 p.m. UTC now, or 6 p.m. UTC. I think it's 7 p.m. UTC.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The
join
Pioneers
the
Cats.
Pioneer cat call. I keep calling it cat call. I know they're not. I know it's not sticking. I'm gonna keep trying.
No, just do it. No one said no.
No one said no, but no one said yes either.
no one corrects her. They just don't let her into the call.
it's
So
fine.
she can keep calling it the cat call all she wants.
7 o'clock. There you go.
There
Boom.
we go, 7 o'clock. Okay, I
Okay,
knew,
cool.
I knew the time zone change. Okay, so it's now at 7 p.m. UTC every Wednesday. So please join them. And also just head over to X, follow them. You'll find all the links there. I'll put it in the chat. It is x.com/DPioneerCats with an S. Join those cats. Head over to the website dpioneers.com.
This is not financial advice, but every NFT is backed by UPT tokens, and more tokens of UPT go into the pool. And so it is like a staking pool almost. So as we grow our revenue and buy back our own token, that actually impacts the NFT itself. So not financial advice, but just just throwing it out there, just letting you know. Just letting you know.
Should put that out there.
Yeah.
Pick up what you want. Okay, so head over to dpioneers.com as well, so you can take a look at some cats that are available to adopt or mint your own kitty.
Yep.
And once you do, well, you can join the D Pioneers Discord. Well, I guess you don't have to, but if you want to do anything,
Yeah. Well, the thing is,
important there, you
it-
join this. You can
yeah.
join the Discord. So you need a cat. You be part of the posse.
yep.
And anyone can be part of the call, but there will be some holder specific things that you need your own kitty cat to
Yep.
to participate in. So anyway, head over there, and at the very least, go join the cat call Wednesdays,
Cool.
7 p.m. UTC. As for us, it's every Thursday at 5:30 p.m. UTC, and unless of course it's this week or last week or next week. So all of month of December is just
All over
all
the
over
place.
the place.
Holidays
But usually
and such. Yep.
starting January, maybe.
But it's
over
nice to
that.
see everyone always in the chat showing up. Yeah, it's awesome. So, okay. Well, I think that kind of wraps it up, right? Any other
I think
updates?
so. No,
Is it-
I think those are big updates for this week, and we fingers crossed on the iOS app. As always, everyone, thanks for spending your Thursday with us. We appreciate it. Hope you have a great weekend, great holidays, and we'll see you next week.
Oh, but also before we go,
Yes.
there's a great sign off, Chris. But before we go, happy
Oh.
birthday to you, Jesse.
Wow.
Oh, happy
thank-
birthday, Jesse.
Hey, I should have made my song. I should have made an AI birthday song for myself. Damn it.
I should have made you one too, but we were. I was
I'll do it next
stuffing
week.
my face with Romanian food. So,
Well-
Jesse's birthday, delicious Romanian food. I don't know. Anyway,
All right, y'all. All right, next week's gonna be pretty epic. Day after Christmas. Thanks again, like Chris said, for showing up. We always appreciate your support, and it's gonna be a great end of the year. Had a great week at Breakpoint, and it's gonna be an awesome start to 2026. So thanks, everybody. Let's end with the song as usual. UpRock.
Let's end with the shipping song because we shipped on the call today.
we did.
Is that a good day?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
one right here. Right?
that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one.
All right, let's go.
Peace. Bye.
Bye.
Today is a good day. UpRock team is gonna launch day. We fought through the bugs, through the long delay. Now we rise up, finally lift off, hooray. Today is a good day. UpRock team is gonna launch day. We fought through the bugs, through the long delay. Now we rise up, finally lift off, hooray. Long nights, empty cups, cold lines in my veins. Pushing through the fire, dancing in the rain. Every setback felt heavy, every bug in the way. But we kept on grinding, now it's launch day. Investors on the call like, when's the thing live? We've been cooking at the ground, trying to keep the flame alive. Every sprint, every merge, every PR fight led to this moment when the product takes flight. Today is a good day. UpRock team is gonna launch day. We fought through the bugs, through the long delay. Now we rise up, finally lift off, hooray. Today is a good day. UpRock team is gonna launch day. We fought through the bugs, through the long delay. Now we rise up, finally lift off, hooray. Celebrate the hustle, celebrate the grind. Failures in the rear view, vision in the mind. Dark Jira tickets turned into gold. Ship it to the world, let the story unfold. From 0 to 1, yeah, we broke through the wall. Deep pioneers standing, answering the call. It's bigger than the code, it's the dream we chase. Our sweat built the rocket, now it's time for space. No more, almost ready. No more next week, no more late nights slacking. Stress at its peak. Today we breathe deep, today we go hard. We flipping the switch, we dealt all the cards. Final. Today is a good day. UpRock team is gonna launch day. We fought through the bugs, through the long delay. Now we rise up, finally lift off, hooray. Today is a good day. UpRock team is gonna launch day. We fought through the bugs, through the long delay. Now we rise up, finally lift off, hooray.